gathered here to talk about the strategies you require before you go and attempt your phase 1 examination for RBI Grade B DEPR. So it's just 1 month, and exactly after 1 month, the people who all are preparing, you all will be writing your exam. You all will be writing your phase 1 examination, right? So what all strategies do you require? In this last 1 month, you all must have been preparing from so long. So what extra can you do in this last 1 month, which will take you away, which will push you up than the others, and you will be able to clear the exam. So that's the main purpose we all have gathered here. So by the time we will reach the end of our life, you are going to get those minute details which as students, which as aspirants of RBI Grade B DPR, you should be following, and which will help you a lot in the last 1 month of your preparation. Okay, so are you all ready for the live session to begin? So I hope all of you must have been doing a lot of preparations by now. So last month, I took a live talking about the new syllabus, the new pattern which RBI has recently changed. So it was a turbulence for everyone. It was a life-changing moment happened at that time. Like suddenly you all were preparing, and RBI came and they changed the pattern, and even they brought the syllabus. But everything has a positive aspect, and we have to look at the positive aspect. We have to look how can we make the most out of it. हमें उस चीज का फायदा उठाना कैसे है, उस चीज के लिए जो हुआ है उसका नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट की जगह we need to see the positive impact for the same. That's the main purpose we all have gathered here. So by this time, you all must have adjusted to the new pattern, to the new syllabus. अब तक सबको पता चल गया होगा कि न्यू पैटर्न क्या है, न्यू सिलेबस क्या है, और सब लोगों ने उस पे अडेप्ट करना शुरू भी कर दिया होगा. I'm pretty much sure about that. So meanwhile, if you have any queries related to anything, you can let me know, and I will keep on answering them. So the first thing, as a student, what you have to do is, whatever exam it is, the first thing you have to do is to clear your concepts. You might find a lot of videos on internet, or you might find a lot of people coming to you and saying ki don't clear your concept, just do practice of questions and that will be enough for you to clear the exam. Don't fall into that trap, because till the time you have that conceptual knowledge, till the time you know about the concepts, no one can really beat you in anything. So that concept clarity is the first thing you require in your life. So now is still the time. There might be some topics जिससे सब लोग भागते कि ये नहीं करेंगे, ये हो नहीं रहा है. I totally understand. Now is not the time to pick up the topics जो कभी आज तक किए ही नहीं. Don't pick them up. But at least जो topics एक बार किए हैं, the topics which you have studied at least once, but you don't remember them because you was thinking that it's a long topic, or because of sudden reasons you didn't like that topic, you didn't find practice questions for that topic. Please do not ignore it. Maybe that topic can get you 2-3 extra marks, and that can help you to clear your cutoff. When it comes to cutoff, it's the margin of 1 or 2 marks where the students just do not get selected for the next phase, right? So the first thing you all have to do is, so what all I want from you guys is that please be constant in this life, so that you do not miss anything out of this, because I will be giving you some tasks to do which you will be doing during the weekend. So it's Saturday and Sunday, so everyone have their plans for studying hard. So I will be giving you some set of task, okay, for the Saturday and Sunday. So please be here and listen to all of that. You should not be missing anything between that, because otherwise the connection will be lost in that case. So the first thing all of you have to do is, this is your first task which you all have to do. The first thing you have to do tomorrow is open the syllabus. Take printout of the syllabus. First thing, do that. जब तक हाथ में नहीं होगा syllabus, the motivation will never be real. जब तक it's only on your screens, you will scroll the important things as well. First thing you have to do in the morning tomorrow is take print out of the syllabus. And after taking print out of the syllabus, pick up your pen, your highlighter or whatever. Choose 3 colors of either the pen or the highlighter you are using. So choose any 3 colors. The first color devote to the topic which you have never done in your life, जो कभी पढ़ा ही नहीं. Second color you will choose for the topic जो पढ़ा है लेकिन थोड़ा थोड़ा आता है. Third thing you will do is you will choose the color for the topic जो बहुत अच्छे से आता है, बहुत अच्छे से prepared है, and you guys are very much confident with that. Pick up these 3 things, these 3 color highlighters or pens, whatever you have at ease. Now mark your areas. So if you are seeing right now focus on phase 1, because phase 2 is important. I totally understand that. But if you will only prepare for phase 2 thinking phase 1 to ho jayega, that's something which can cause harm to you. हो सकता है कि phase 2 की तैयारी करते करते phase 1 का attention drive हो गया. So instead of that, work for phase 1 first. Phase 1 के सब subject phase 2 में आने वाले हैं. It's going to be double revision this year. Earlier it never used to happen. So color your areas of the whole syllabus according to these 3 colors I have mentioned. This is your first task tomorrow morning. Pick up these 3 colors. Mark your syllabus according to that. Now, after doing this activity, you will have this clear idea, totally clear idea that what do I have, what do I know, or what do I need to do. अब जो topics कभी किए ही नहीं, just leave them. अभी के लिए, if there is something very important in them, don't leave it. Maybe give it some time and try to attempt it. But if it's not much important and you does not have any idea at all, then no point of wasting your time. Now what you will be doing? You will first cover the concepts of the topics which you have done but you are not confident. So for example, let's say I picked yellow color for the topics I do not know at all. I picked blue color for the topics I know but little bit, and red for the ones I'm confident. So I will first pick up my blue color topics. And in the coming 1 week, you have to complete all of that. वो जो blue color में topic किए हैं ना, उसको complete कर लो 1 week में. So 1 week की strategy हो गई. So that 1 week will be devoted to the blue color topics. If your blue color topics are very less and you think that, yes, I can cover more than that in the 1 week, don't let your productivity go down in this one last month. This one last month is the most crucial time you all are going through. After doing these blue topics, which I have mentioned in the live session, what you have to do is, you have to go back to the topics you have colored in red. जो red में color किया है ना, with which you are the most confident. Go back to that. And see, test yourself that were you correct? क्या तुम बिल्कुल सही थे when you mark them red? When you mark them red, saying that I know these topics in the most good way, were you guys correct in that? Test yourself. And now how will you test? You will practice the mock test papers. You will practice the test papers. Only that will tell you the true story. So we got one query in between. MD Ibrahim 7867 is asking, Ma'am, how MSc Economics from IIT Delhi? Ibrahim, so of course this session is for RBI, but since you have asked this question, MSc Economics from IIT Delhi is definitely a really good course. It's a quantitative economics, so you can go for it. Right? Now, this was the strategy you had to follow for the first 1 week. In this 1 week, what will happen after this 1 week will get over? So by the time you will come to next Friday, you have actually worked on your concepts and you have come far away from the situation you are at right now. When we are studying na, we start feeling overwhelmed. और उस overwhelm के चक्कर में हमें लगता है हमें या तो सब कुछ आता है या तो नहीं आता. That's where the actual problem begins. So what you have to do, so after this 1 week task I have given you, you will yourself going to observe a change, right? You will be observing a change yourself. कि एक हफ्ते के बाद I am pretty much more confident for the exam. Okay, I will answer the queries in between. Ms. Gupta is saying your course fee is too high. See, Ms. Gupta, the thing is that we are teaching, from the beginners till the advanced level. We are paying a lot of attention to our students who are preparing for the RBI Grade B DEPR. We are teaching them from the basics. Like basics means the ones we teach at even the bachelor's level. Then we are going till masters. We are testing them on the weekly test. So we are actually doing a lot of mehnat, right? We are actually doing a lot of hard work for our students. So that's what we are, that's why it is justified over here. We are not leaving in between. Even this year when the syllabus and pattern changed, we didn't ask our students for anything extra. We are with them. There are experienced multiple faculties who are teaching. So you get to study from a lot of faculties. So when it comes to quality, the fees has to be there. And we help our students till the time they are, they come back from the examination hall. We are there for them. So it's not that we will just cover it through videos or anything. We are there. We are paying too much attention to each and every student. That's the personalized thing we can do. So for giving that quality, the fees is not too high in that case. But if you want to enroll or anything, you can talk to the admissions team. How to make notes? Okay, so Rakesh, making notes, of course, that's a detailed topic, but I will tell you how to make notes if you are doing concepts right now. तो इस last 1 month में notes कैसे बनाएं ताकि exam में भी help और ज़्यादा time भी waste ना हो. So Ms. Gupta, regarding the price and everything, definitely you can give us a call on 7880-107880 and you can talk to the team about it. You can talk to our team regarding your queries. If you have anything you are interested into that, they will help you with all of that. And we have multiple period programs. We have 6-month courses. We have 12 months. So it's up to you that you want to take for how many months. Hello, Jasvi. So, Jasvi has a doubt. One doubt I have, can you please tell us the weightage of major topics? देखो, in phase 1, earlier micro, macro, stats, econometrics and maths used to come. So weightage was more on micro, more on econometrics and all of that. But now this year you have a good amount of modules coming on, right? A really good amount of modules are going to come this year. So the major focus they are going to keep on micro again. Micro पे ज़्यादा focus रहेगा. Macro पे रहेगा. International economics they are going to test in a good amount. Last year also international came in a very good amount. Then these are the topics. Quantitative economics will be there for higher marks. जो 3-4 marks वाले question होते हैं. Quantitative economics takes place there. So it takes the space there. So these are the major modules again. Micro, macro, quant, international. You should focus more on them, because from public finance, theories of growth and everything, small marker questions come. So weightage is not clearly given, but they have told that these are the 8 modules and we can test you from anything. But observing the previous years, that's what we can decide here. More will be on quantitative and micro macro. And then the other modules will be there, but they will be for 1 marker, 2 markers. 3-4 markers may micro, quant come. So Maya is asking how exhaustive the syllabus for phase 1 will be given in notification. So the notification is already out, as we all know. So it's that the syllabus is not too much. Not much things have been added to phase 1 now. Most of the modules were used to be there earlier as well. It's just that about growth, public finance, then a little bit current Indian economy, and these topics have been added here. So it's not going to be, difficult here. So I think it's not very much going to be very much comprehensive if we compare it from the previous year, because till last year also we used to have a good amount of modules coming here. Okay. So phase 1 में almost they have given all of the things. So comprehensive syllabus हो गया है, लेकिन the paper will be equally divided among the modules, not only on few modules. Pragya is here. Its preparing is different from IES. So it's different from IES in the sense, yes, it is different from IES, because over here you need to focus on solving the objective type questions. In IES, we are always behind writing answers, description, explanations. So that's where the difference comes. And also the syllabus also is quite different, I will say. RBI ka syllabus has come lesser as compared to IES, and also the approach and strategies are different. Even if you're preparing for IES and you are willing to give RBI, it's okay, but you need to do a lot of practice for the questions. I hope I have answered all the queries. Okay, so we have Aman Chatterjee asking, ma'am, is this course different from IES? If I take combo course, then what would be better, taking both IES and RBI grade B DPR, or only one of them? See, Aman, as I've just mentioned a few seconds ago, that approach is different. IES focuses on more of explanation, more on answer writing. That's the thing. So even in our classes, we are doing a lot of depth, and we are not focusing just on solving the objective type. Like in RBI phase 2, maybe we have to write answers, but the answer writing there and in IES is totally different. Coming to objective part, for doing the objective part, you need the smart tricks which are taught in the RBI batches. So that's the thing. So if you're serious for both RBI and for IES, I would recommend you to, IES के लिए तो you can't do this thing that RBI में admission लेके you study for IES. That can never be done. So the courses are never overlapping in that case. So if you're willing for both, you can definitely contact us at 7880-107880. You can even drop us a DM on Instagram. And also, you can download our app, and over there you can drop us a message. And also, we have a lot of resources available at our app for the RBI students who are preparing for RBI grade B DPR. So please do not miss the opportunity to grab those free resources we have for you in our store on app. You can you can have access to them, and you can help yourself by utilizing those resources. So Aman, you can talk to the team. I have given you the number as well. And you can download the app. Through that also you can talk to a representative. So can another query is, can IAS topics that we have covered in the class, will that be suffice? For RBI, no. Because the thing is, again, I will mention, for micro and macro, they will be sufficient if you practice the questions along with that, Ojasvi. So if you have prepared, like you have been preparing with us for, so if you have been preparing for IES like this, so few subjects like micro, macro, you can still do with the IES preparation, but you need to do a lot of practice for the questions. But the other topics we have here, the current Indian economy and all of that, that's something you require to do. Money banking and finance is an important module here. So the weightage will differ. But whatever you're reading for IES, you can just shift your approach as well. So you just need to shift your approach and you need to practice questions. That's what is going to help you. Nishtha Kaushik is asking, ma'am, can you conduct session on phase 2 also? Yes, definitely, Nishtha. We will help you students. We will help you guys if you want our help. No worries. We will be back with a session on phase 2 as well. No problem at all. I will take your suggestion here. So Kashish has a query. Ma'am, I have doubt that what will I do after BSc Economics Honours? That is MSc Economics or MA Economics. So Kashish, it's totally okay with both of them. MSc is more quantitative. MA Economics is less quantitative. So if you are good in quantitative economics, you can go for MSc or you can also go for MA. There are some places like DSC, their Masters MA Economics is quantitative, matching at par with MSc. So it's totally your choice. There is not much difference. It's just that one is quantitative and the other one is less. But wherever you take admission, do check their course structure, do check the papers they are teaching and go through the readings and syllabus, what they are doing before you make the final decision. That is more important. Either you do MSc or MA, doesn't matter. The course structure is more important. So we have one query, Muskan Kansal. Is the scorecard of the RBI DEPR phase 1 displayed by RBI or not? So in this case, it's available on the portal. They give the cutoff. They first display the cutoff of the paper. They tell the cutoff, they tell your marks, and then you see whether you have cleared for the phase 2 or not, Muskan. Okay, you have solved past 10 years PYQ so far and will do as advised by you. Okay, thank you for having this trust. So if you're willing for the RBI Ojasvi, you can start practicing the objective type questions for RBI as well. You can, we have the test series, RBI test series as well. You must be knowing about that. You can practice test there, or if you have other resources, you can practice the test from there. Practicing questions is what you need. After the concept clarity, you need the place where you can apply those concepts, right? So practicing questions is very important here. So you can start practicing questions for that, Ojasvi. And you can get in contact for more queries. You can talk to us. So Ram is asking how to get PYQ for DPR. See, PYQs are not released by RBI officially. They do not release the phase 1 PYQs. So you won't get them on official websites. At Ecoholics, we do have an experience for that. So we know the type of questions which come there. We know which type of questions come, what questions have actually came there. Okay, so Maya is asking, my question is, can we really stick to syllabus? For example, in econometrics, only OLS is given, where we can really stop with OLS in econometrics. Yes, so I got it, Maya. So yes, we have to go in line with what they have told. But when they mention the OLS thing, now when we do OLS, I know it's just the least square estimators and the very, very lesser topics over here. So since they've explicitly mentioned it, but in OLS also, it comes to multiple regression. In multiple regression, we have various formulas. right? So that's something you should not definitely skip. And if you have been a candidate preparing from the last 1 year, you must have done the other topics by now: multicollinearity, heteroscedasticity, autocorrelation, time series, and all. So if you have done it, it just takes a revision. So you can just go about it, since it's going to be the first time when they have given the syllabus, and we are going to see what actually they ask in the examination. But for econometrics, the thing is that this OLS thing they have mentioned in the paper 2, phase 2 basically. So in that, actually the questions which you have to prove, they only come from OLS only. That's the reason why they have mentioned it. So OLS is the topic from where you need to prove things, where you need to solve numericals. That's the reason why they have done it. So you can stick to that, but you have to again focus on the concept clarity till the OLS. So when it comes to OLS, it does not stop only at a simple regression. It goes till multiple regression, the proofs, and everything related to that. Not the topic OLS, but wherever OLS is required. Okay, Akhil. So you have done BA Economics Honors. Okay. So, Akhil, maybe the lack is coming in the practice of the concepts you already know. Like you have done you own a education background in economics. Maybe the lack comes at the place of practice. So if you're targeting RBI DEPR 2024, I think you should start practicing the concepts you already know and start working on the concepts which are not clear to you. You can, if the concepts are weak, you can talk to us regarding to the classes. We can help you there. If it's for practice, you can talk to us regarding that also. There are a lot of, as I mentioned, there are a lot of resources available for the students, for all type of students on our app. So you can download that. You can see if they help you, and you can talk to the team at your convenience through that. Yes, Akhil. So guidance will definitely be provided. What you do is that please talk to our team 7880107880. Please talk to them. Tell them, and the team will be there to provide a lot of guidance. We help a lot of students on daily basis. Please get in touch with us. We will be happy to help you. Indian Dragon, there is this ID who is asking guide also with optional eco. So for optional eco, we are going to conduct another sessions. We have already conducted few sessions where Sanat sir has talked about the economics optional paper, and we are going to come up with more sessions. So you can hold your queries till then. You can drop us your queries also. So yes, if you can talk to our representative, as I mentioned, through our app. So you can clearly drop your queries to us, and we will be taking them up in the live sessions, or we will be talking to you in the guidance sessions. For statistics, which portion should be given more importance? So for statistics, if we talk about phase 2, the syllabus is quite less. Like they just give you measures of central tendency, then dispersion, probability, time series, index number. So probability is very important. Then measures of central tendency is another important area here. Index number, so you can expect 2 questions maximum, 1 or 2 questions hardly. But probability is the key area in statistics and measures of central tendency. Okay, so Mr. Adi is saying Hindi bolo. So Adi, we have a mixture of audience here. I can repeat some things in Hindi, kuch cheezein I can repeat in Hindi. Lekin there are students who struggle to understand Hindi as well, but I will try to be bilingual and will bring up both the languages. Yes, Jasvi, one last thing I want to ask. Does RBI consider candidates who have done IGNOU MA economics degree, or one has to be full-time regular student? Because in eligibility, no such conditions are mentioned. But I heard something different from peers. So could you please clarify a bit? See, Ojasvi, they do not mention it clearly. They do not mention that do they need a regular or there's IGNOU MA Economics, they are going to open university, they are going to accept or not. They have not made any clarification on that. But if you score well, if you clear cutoff, there is nothing that they won't be letting you in if you clear it. It's just that when it comes to interview, they will ask you few things. But if you're a good candidate, no problem at all in that case. Muskan Kansal is asking, ma'am, is it necessary to do the hypothesis testing? So hypothesis testing, do whatever is required to interpret the result. जितना इंटरप्रिटेशन में हाइपोथेसिस समझ में आ जाए उतना कर लो कि ओके मुझे पता चल गया कि इफ आई एम रिजेक्टिंग द नल हाइपोथेसिस सो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग सो डू द इंटरप्रिटेशन ऑफ हाइपोथेसिस दैट्स समथिंग यू कैन डू इट विल हेल्प यू इन इकोनोमेट्रिक्स एज वेल एज स्टैटिस्टिक्स डू द बेसिक्स मुस्कान जस्ट डू द इंटरप्रिटेशन ऑफ रिजेक्शन एक्सेप्टेंस पी वैल्यू कर लो कि व्हाट डज अ ग्रेटर और स्मॉलर पी वैल्यू सिग्निफाई डू ऑल दीज थिंग्स. So Jeet is asking Indian economy, any important information? So keep an eye on current affairs. Current affairs पे ध्यान रखो. Also do the topics clearly mentioned in the syllabus. वो तो बहुत अच्छे से कर लो topics, उनको तो छोड़ना ही मत. बाकी current affairs के ऊपर ध्यान रखो and be conscious with Indian economy. Consciousness can save you in Indian economy. It can help you a lot actually. So Chandrika Ghosh is asking, does the college we do MSc matters to get a chance in RBI? See, it depends on the candidature. Many students come from the colleges which are not the reputed colleges, but they still get into RBI. So it depends on your candidature. So what happens is this biasness is coming from the minds of the students. So when you, the students who come from a good college, they have a good exposure. They know how to present themselves in interview. They have this practice actually. That's why this system is going on, that if you do from a good college, you will get selected. So of course it makes a difference in the candidature. But if you're coming from any college you're coming from, if you hold a good candidature, you have a good confidence in the interview, you have scored good marks, no one can stop you to get a chance in RBI. Nishtha, have I missed any query of yours? Can you please send the query? I hope that was related to the phase 2. I just saw your phase 2 query that please hold a session for phase 2. So that I have already answered that yes, we will be holding sessions for phase 2 as well. If I have missed something, Nishtha, please just send me it. Send me the query again as the comments have gone up and I'm not able to find the exact query you're talking about. Sonit M. Das is asking, how should I prepare for essay part English? So it's the practice only which can help you. English is that language where the practice really matters. It's the language course. So do a lot of practice for essay writing and essays, I mean. Do a lot of practice and that will help you. Next exams ke liye, Sujit, we have already had a lot of sessions. Savri ma'am recently took a session on Instagram as well as on YouTube. So you can go and visit those sessions for the information there. Rest, concept, clarity, practice also. Yes, I'm going ahead only in English. Okay, welcome Ojasvi. Most important topics of econometrics. Muskan Shah is asking this. So for econometrics, do the regression. You do regression, you do the interpretation of regression, you do multiple regression, you do the variances, standard errors, Gauss-Markov theorem. These are the most important topics. And you should be well aware about these smaller topics, heteroscedasticity, autocorrelation for objective part. For the phase 1, definitely they are going to ask you questions on autocorrelation, multicollinearity. So do not leave them. But regression stands the most important topic. You should know the shortcut formulas you are required to solve questions. Someone is asking, is MSc Agricultural Economics eligible for IAS? Yes, it is eligible. Specialized economics are eligible. The thing is that you must have studied the economics as a major there. So it's eligible. Special economics. Ma'am, Nishta is asking, ma'am, we have to cover previous 1 year current issue for 2024. See, if they are very much important, yes, they can ask you. It's generally this thing that RBI says that 1 year previous economic survey, they can even ask for the last 2 years, they even ask. Sometimes they put questions from the previous 2 years. So current topics or current issues, 1 year is the window you should definitely aim for. But in this 1 year window, do focus on the topics which are really, really important and which align with the syllabus mentioned by RBI. Not all of the current issues, but only which align with your syllabus and which align with the paper of RBI grade B DEPR. Baki ko you can leave. Sujit, as I mentioned that net exam ke liye we have already had session on Instagram. You can visit our Instagram page. Over there you will find the session. You can have the session on YouTube also. YouTube pe we have a recorded session for UGC net examination strategy tricks. So please go and visit that. Otherwise, before the next net exam, we are definitely going to come for our students and help them. Chandrika Ghosh has a query. How much we must score to get through the phase 1 economics part? So talking about the cutoffs last year, the RBI grade B DPR phase 1 cutoff for the general category was somewhere around 41 marks out of the 100 marks. So that was the cutoff for the phase 1. And for phase 2, it was out of 300, it was around 192 something. 191 or 192. So that was the cutoff last year. This year, the cutoff can go high also because students now know the syllabus properly. So that's the thing. But if you're scoring 50%, 50-60%, you are in a good position, really good position then. So Sujit is asking GATE exam, how to appear or IAS exam. So Sujit, for all of this information, you have to visit our channel on YouTube or on Instagram. You can get in touch with our team. We can talk to you for the guidance. Please get in touch with our team on 7880-107880. You can download the app. Over there again, we have this complete resources for the different examinations. We have different material for you guys, so you can download the app there and you can get access to that, which will help you. Akhil is asking, okay, frustrated with my studies currently and I'm thinking about dropping the economics subject and choosing some other banks. Is it a good idea? See, when the exam is near, we all get anxious, isn't it? So right now, it's just 1 month, Akhil. Just pay your time, your hard work, your devotion to this exam. If you have been preparing for it, don't back out at the last moment. एक बार दे दो, क्या पता clear हो जाए, and then you will regret कि अगर मैंने back out कर लिया होता तो what would have happened. It's the exam time, इसलिए we all are getting anxious. Please don't let that happen. You can give the exam, try giving it. And I believe if you're preparing, you will definitely clear it. Yes, of course, the other options are open for you. If after giving this exam, you feel like giving the other exams, you give them. The doors are always open and no job is or no paper is inferior or anything like that. So the doors are always open. So after giving this exam, you will feel free and then you can give the other examinations as well. You can give the RBI general exam, DEPR. So there are multiple options. You can, since you're preparing for them, so you can, try all these alternatives as well. But first, please pay focus towards the RBI grade B if you have already filled the exam and you're going to appear in 2023. Okay, the other alternatives are always open and you can give them. Whenever they come, start preparing for them and give them. Nishta is asking, please guide us for phase 1 numerical. Nishta, phase 1 ke numericals ke liye, as I mentioned, the tricks you need to have tricks in the sense the shortcuts, the formulas you need to cover. So what do you do for the phase 1 numericals is, I was about to come, I started replying to the comments. So I gave you one task actually in the starting of the live session, and we were talking about the strategies. So that was phase 1. Now I had to any which way talk about the phase 1 numericals. How do you need to prepare for that? So since Nishtha has asked me, I will come to that first. For doing the phase 1 numericals, I will say again and again, concept clarity is must. So the task I have given you in the beginning of the live session. So the important things are coming now. So please be patient for the next 15 minutes. I will not take more than 15 minutes of you. So please be patient for the next 15 minutes. So the task I have given you for the next 1 week, after that task, you have to come to practicing numericals, as I mentioned. In the next 1 week, that should be given for the numericals. If you have taken the test series with us or at other places, give them very properly. Just don't deviate yourself. Give that test series very, very properly. Think you're sitting in an exam hall. Cut down all the distractions and sit down at a quiet place and start giving the numericals. The other thing is, so Nishtha, after the task I have given you for this first 1 week, जो concept clarity होगी, that will get clearer, more clearer, and you will be able to solve a lot of numericals than the time when you were not able to do it. So you will be in a better position to solve the numericals. So phase 1 के numericals के लिए what all you need is the concept clarity and the formula in your mind. That's all you need. So focus on that. So Sujit, microeconomics, whatever they have mentioned, everything is important because consumer theory is important, production theory is important, welfare, distribution, value, everything is important. So they have mentioned it in the syllabus, so they can ask you anything. So please do not focus only on the important things. So whatever you are doing, do it properly, and that becomes the important. जो पेपर में हमें आ गया करना वो हमारे लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है, और जो हमें नहीं आता ना वो इम्पोर्टेंट होता ही नहीं कभी भी. तो जो हमें आता है ना उसको अच्छे से कर लेते हैं ताकि वही सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट बन जाए पेपर का. तो प्लीज फोकस ऑन व्हाट यू ऑलरेडी नो एंड प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर इट इंस्टेड ऑफ डूइंग द न्यू थिंग्स. Okay. I have answered all the queries. Pardon me if I left any query in between. So you can drop me a query again if I have left something out. So I was talking about the strategies you require. So in the last live session I told you guys concept clarity, revision, practice of questions, coming back to the revision. That's the good strategy you have to follow. So now the task I have given you for the week 1, after doing that task, you will be evaluating yourself कि मुझे खुद को कितना आता है. You have evaluated yourself. So after doing that evaluation, wherever, so let's say the red topics you marked in that task, you feel that no, I marked it red, but I'm little less confident. So what is your duty now? Pick up the books, pick up your notes, and then come back to it. And someone asked me in between how to make notes right now. So what you have to do is do not write over explanatory notes now. Make notes like you're brainstorming. So you are a team yourself and you have to brainstorm yourself thinking of teaching the concepts to someone else, right? That's what you have to tell. So in this live session, I have given you this task, which you will do, which is the best strategy you can follow right now. इस टास्क को जो मैंने लाइव सेशन की स्टार्टिंग में दिया, इस टास्क को फॉलो करो, फॉलो इट, डू इट सीरियसली, एंड believe me, you will thank yourself that you attended this live session and then you did the task as I told you. So please just go back, do the task I have given you. That's the best strategy and that's the most important strategy I had to share with you all today. That will give you the mirror image of yourself, that how much you actually know. And whatever you don't know, pick that up. 1 महीना बड़ा है अभी तो. It's a long time, 1 month. When you are ambitious, when you are determined, तो 1 महीना तो बहुत ज्यादा लंबा टाइम होता है. कुछ भी कर सकते हैं 1 महीने में तो. You can change the things in 1 month. But do this task and feel a change in 1 week. That's the strategy I had to come here and share with you. And this strategy has been tested by so many people and they have actually made a benefit out of it. Okay, economic subject related, any requirement and nouns, madam? Requirement, I believe you're asking in the RBI grade B exam only. Till now, RBI has not released anything after the notification. Right? So now, after clearing your concepts, the way I have told you, एक बार करके देखना, the way I told you how to do it, please try and see your concept clarity, become your own teacher and see how much concepts are clear in your mind. Do that thing. After that task, after the mirror image you will get in front of you, you will get to know कि what you know and what you need to know. तो फिर जो नहीं आता होगा उसको करना और जो आता होगा उसको और पक्के से करना, उसको और फाइनल तरीके से करना. Practice the questions also, and before the last 1 week of your exam से एक पहले वाला हफ्ता, 1 previous week before your exam, revise your concepts. At that time, go back, pick up your notes and revise. Revision at that time really boosts your brain. And don't forget to solve a lot of numericals. Don't forget to do that. And if you need any help, don't hesitate. Download the app, talk to us, and take our help in the way you want. The team will be there to help you with a lot of guidance you all require. You're stuck somewhere, talk to us. You have doubts, send us your free doubts on the app also. So on our app, we help you solve the doubts within 24 hours. So send us your doubts freely. We all are here for you. Okay. Sorry. Someone is asking, now I'm prepared for NET. Can is this the right time for RBI DEPR? So of course every paper takes their time. हर paper में time लगता है तैयारी करने में. If you already know your concepts, you can still prepare in 1 month. You can practice questions. You can try and give the exam. But if you do not know the concept, then it's too late. Then you can prepare for 2024. So for the descriptive English, as I mentioned in the live session earlier as well, it's the practice which will save you. Practice karo. Whatever comes in exam, practice that. Right? Practice a lot. English is that subject जिसमें सिर्फ practice can help you. So practice writing it by writing it. And improve your writing and reading skills also. Reading skills also help you to write good language in English. It can also help you save. Okay, so this was all what I needed to share in the live session today. If you have more queries, please ask them right now. Otherwise, as I mentioned, the team is always there for you. You can download the app. You can send us your doubts over the app. And our team is going to help you with the solutions. So we are never backing out. We are always here to help you. You just have to lend the hand to us. You just have to approach us. For approaching, I have already given you the number 7880-107880. After that, the app is also there for you. Please go to that. It's for your convenience only. We give a lot of free resources because it's the community we are building for our economic students. So the community, the whole community is there for you to help. Do we have any other questions, any other clarifications, anything you want me to discuss? Also, as I mentioned, please keep sending us your, the queries or anything you want to talk us on the in the next coming live sessions. Your suggestions are always welcomed. Okay. So that's all from my end. I hope the trick I have told you here, the strategy I have told you here will really help you excel and clear and crack your phase 1 examination for RBI Grade B DEPR. Follow Ecoholics for more such updates and for more such strategies. Feel free to contact us if you require any assistance. Okay, Akhil. So I take your consideration, I take your suggestion, and we are going to do that. For the PhD topics, you can explain that what you all want. We can help you with the guidance as well. Other than that, if you are interested in PhD, for the PhD, if you're really interested in the coursework and everything, we have sessions coming on for the PhD where we are going to teach the students to work with data in MS Excel, which is a really important thing for the PhD students. So you can join that as well. Okay, someone is saying, ma'am, wait. Okay, I'm waiting. If you have a query, I'm waiting. You can type in your query. I'm here for a minute. Tana, brief counseling about IES. So, Tana, the counseling, I hope you want to know about the IES and everything. So for IES, we will be conducting the sessions. This session is devoted to RBI Grade B DPR Phase 1 examination. For the IES, please feel free to contact us and we will be happy to help. We will be really happy to give you a counseling for that. We will guide you with all the tricks you need for clearing IES, what you all need to do for IES. Please give us a call on 7880 107880. Please feel free to give us a call there and we will be happy to give you the guidance you require for IES also. Okay, Akhil. So we will also be hoping to see you there. But the task I gave you in the beginning, please do that. And see yourself कि कितना difference आता है. You will thank yourself later. Okay, Shubhangi, no worries. Even if you join late, it is going to get recorded. You can listen to it in recorded version. I shared important things to do in the next 1 week. So you can please watch it in the recorded version. Okay, so for all those who joined late or in between, the task I gave was to take a printout of your syllabus, take 3 color highlighters and mark them accordingly. So one color you will use for the topics you have never done. Second color you will take for the topics which you have done but you do not know well. The third one will be given to the topics with which you are more confident. And what are the details after that task? You need to then check yourself, evaluate yourself ki were you correct marking the topics like in the same way. So details I have told this in brief. The detailed thing how you need to do was shared in the beginning of the live session. So please you can go and watch that. The recorded version mein you can see this. Okay, everyone. So I take a leave now and we will be back with another more interesting sessions for your help. To all the economics community, good night, everyone. And all the best for your RBI Grade B DPR Phase 1 examination. We'll see you soon.